Let's take a closer look at this gold bullish momentum. So during my previous analysis on this gold movement, I did anticipate gold to move exactly how it moved, and my prediction was based on the structures that I found on bigger time frames. So as I always say, never filter out the higher time frames, because those higher time frames are the ones that are gonna give you clues or give you an idea of where the market is more likely to go in the next few days, right? So as you can see right here, I made about 3.8% on this trade, but today I don't want to focus too much on these smaller time frames. Today I want to focus on what is happening on these higher time frames. So here on the weekly time frame, I wanna go deeper on how I spotted that bullish momentum, or how I made that 3.8%, right? So you can see that gold was pushing to the upside, right? So I believe that during my previous analysis, gold was still around these areas right here, right? So the reason I was so confident that gold is gonna push to the upside was because of this level right here and this level right here, right? So what we want to pay attention to is this whole area right here. These rejection candlesticks are just a confirmation that the market is about to reverse, or the market is about to change direction, right? So as soon as the next candlestick that came out broke above these previous candlesticks, which that candlestick is this bullish candlestick, right? The moment this candlestick broke above these previous candlesticks, the market was confirming that it is changing direction to move to the upside, right? And as soon as the market broke above this level right here, let me just use horizontal ray. As soon as the market broke above this level, I knew that each time the market breaks above something, this is an area of value, right? So as soon as the market breaks this area of value, I knew that the market had to come back and test this level and continue moving to the upside, right? So during that movement, when we go onto the smaller time frames, the market did give us that continuation pattern to confirm that it's gonna continue pushing to the upside, right? So that is where I got involved in during my previous analysis, right? So right now I want to focus much more on what is more likely to happen on these gold movements. So if I can just clear all these things, so that we analyze properly. So now that gold is about to reach these areas of value, what I want to pay attention to is what happened here before gold pushed to the upside, right? So as I said, these candlesticks rejection, they indicate that the market is about to reverse, right? Or they indicate that the market is about to change direction, right? So I expect this kind of movements right here on these areas of value. Remember that we look at different kind of angles, right, to predict what's gonna happen in the market, right? But as I look at this whole movement right here, I am seeing this as a ranging market, because the market is just moving in sideways, right? So if you can see, the market has been moving in sideways, and look at this area that I said I have to pay attention to. This area right here, where the market indicated a change of direction, the market did break below these areas of value. But as soon as the market broke below these areas of value, the market indicated change of direction because of this candlestick's rejection, right? And as soon as the next candlesticks broke above these previous candlesticks patterns, that was just a confirmation to confirm that the market is about to push to the upside, right? Now remember, the market moved from support to resistance, from resistance back to support, from support back to resistance, and from resistance back to support. Now the market is just moving back to resistance. Now what we want to do is to pay attention to what's gonna happen when the market reaches these areas of value right here, right? Is gold gonna break above these levels to give us new highs, or is gold just gonna give us this kind of candlesticks rejection right here on these levels to indicate change in market direction or change in market movements? And remember that everything that happens in the market is just a repetition of something that happened previously, right? As I say, we use past data to predict the next move in the market, right? So if we can just look at this weekly time frame, right? This structure that has been formed here currently has been formed before, right? So if we look at this structure right here, the market has just repeated this structure in a bigger scale. So this is just a smaller version of this current market movement, right? This is the smaller version and this is the bigger version. So you can spot the similarities in these two structures, right? That's why I'm saying we have to pay attention to what's gonna happen when the market reaches these areas of value. Is gold gonna break above these levels to give us new highs, or is gold gonna indicate change in market direction when it reaches these areas of value to move back to the downside? But if gold is about to change direction to push to the downside, gold must just break below this trend right here, this being my guideline. I use this trend as a guide, because we don't really have a proper structure that we can use to say to predict that gold is gonna move to the downside. If gold is to move to the downside, I'm just gonna wait to see what's gonna happen around these areas right here. Is gold gonna give us those confirmations or those rejection to confirm change in market direction, or is gold gonna break above these levels? So this is what I am seeing on gold. This is what I'm seeing on gold. Now it's just a matter of waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting just to see what's gonna happen next.